Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, exploring opportunities for hard red winter, soft red winter, and durum wheat in both established and emerging markets, the U.S. Wheat Associates recently led a team of wheat producers and industry representatives to meet with customers and learn about milling and baking processes in Mexico, Ecuador, and even Colombia. U.S. Wheat's Latin America board team included Chet Creel of Texas, Michael Edgar of Arizona, and Keith Kennedy out of Wyoming. In fact, Kennedy, who's the executive director of the Wyoming Wheat Commission, said that they were able to meet with some companies that really do prefer the quality that they've seen in U.S. wheat and that they want to continue to buy U.S. wheat from farmers here in America like those here in Western Ag Network country. In some other news, there can be little doubt that the biggest issue these days in the cattle industry is the big question of when herd rebuilding will actually begin. And Oklahoma State University's Darrell Peel says that the challenge of herd rebuilding can be summed up with the following three questions. What do we want to do? What can we do? And what do we really want to do? All in all, he says it's beginning to look like 2024 will be at best a year of stabilizing the beef cow inventory. That's because neither Mother Nature nor producers, he says, seems to be in much of a hurry to get started with the next herd expansion. However, when it does start, herd rebuilding, he says, is likely to be a lengthy process with strong prices supporting the recovery of the overall industry. Stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this.
More farmers and ranchers than ever have chosen to be BQA certified.
Well, currently the U.S. is under the dietary guidelines that came out in 2020 and will expire in 2025. Now, the next set of dietary guidelines are actually being formulated now by the Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee that's aiming to issue those updated guidelines for 2025 through 2030 by the end of next year. And according to Dr. Shailene McNeil, NCBA Executive Director of Nutrition Research, the Beef Checkoff was one of 83 organizations and individuals that had the chance recently to give some thoughts during public commentary.
But we really wanted to focus on the critical role that beef plays and its nutrients play at each life stage, because beef has a special package of nutrients, iron and zinc and B vitamins. And as we talked about, these are not only needed at infancy, they're needed during adolescence, they're during adulthood, pregnancy, and the aging.
And without question, it certainly was a very important opportunity for the entire U.S. beef cattle industry, as the dietary guidelines really do serve as the foundation for all federal feeding policies, including the school lunch program. That's a look at your Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day.